Pascal, how do the boys look in the retro jerseys tonight?
Brings a lot of memory back for the people that have seen the Moose 1.0. It's always a great evening, and to see the video of the old Moose and Mike Keane, it's always special. It's a privilege to be part of this organization and to wear the original jersey. It's I know the boys are pretty proud of it, and we are as well.
Jansen talked about what Mike Keane has done for the city. Does that stuff sort of sink in when you have the players all seeing him out on the ice there?
Well, absolutely. Mike Keane is he's a big boy in town. Like, he's done a lot. He's involved in the community. He's played in the NHL, yes, but you know, he's giving back so much. He's giving back to our players. He's giving back to the city. Mike Keane is someone that he's doing a lot, and then what he brings to our organization is amazing.
Pretty big difference on the scoreboard between the two games. Was that a big adjustment, or was it just small details changing?
Well, it was a mindset. I think in the second period we spent a lot of time in the D zone, but our mindset going through the neutral zone and attacking in the offensive zone was way better. And it's just attacking the net and making plays when you see them, and bring pucks to the net when you don't have any plays. So I think our mindset offensively was way better.
Talked to several players since the game on Thursday, and almost to a man, they all brought up the idea of turning defense into offense. That was certainly a big part of the game tonight.
Well, that's what we know, right? I mean, when you play well defensively, that's, you know, you've heard that a million times, but you don't change the foundation of the game itself. If you cheat the game, you're going to pay the price at some point. Playing well defensively, you're going to get the puck back, you're going to create more offense. That's just basic hockey. But in order to understand it, sometimes you have to face some adversity, and we did the last game. So just got back to the foundation of our game, playing well defensively, and when you do that, any team will create more offense.
We've talked about in the past the AHL being a developmental league, and so line changes aren't uncommon, but a pretty different set of lines tonight, and 11 of 12 forwards were on the score sheet. What does that say about the combinations out there?
Well, I mean, it was good for tonight, and we'll see what's going to happen in the future. We don't know if Seth Griffith will be a player for us, so it might change the whole dynamic. But we, you know, you see the games, but we evaluate how the players practice, and how they practice makes a difference, whether they're in the lineup or not at times. And we had a, you know, even before the last game, we had a decent week of practice, but we made some adjustments. So it's good like this right now, but it might change for the next game depending on who's available or not.
I just wanted to ask, one of the players that jumped into the lineup for tonight's game was Alexei Delou, and he seemed to have a really big impact in the game tonight, especially in the second and third.
Yeah, he's a powerful skater. He's played in the league last year. He's got some poise with the puck. He has a great shot, but I really like the skating tonight. When he's moving like this, he's a good player.
Got two more players to ask about, but quickly, the obvious would be Christian Vesalainen, who seemed to just be finding the net a little bit tonight. Is it dangerous when those things start going on for a guy like that?
Well, I hope it stays like that. I mean, he's a guy that was around the net, and I think the whole line was pretty good. I think CJ did a good line. Mason Appleton had a good game as well. I think the combination of the three was pretty good, and Ves, when he had to finish and score some goals, he did.
Eric Comrie became the first Manitoba Moose goalie to get 4,000 saves in his career tonight. He was big as well.
Well, that means he gave up a lot of shots against, I guess. But he's been around for a while, and he's been really good for us. I mean, this year he knows that's his net, and he knows he's going to be given those games, and he's taking advantage of it. So since training camp, he's been really good. That's good for him. He's a hard-working guy. He's a good team player, and he's amazingly talented. So we're really happy for him, because we can see now what he can do, being the number one, and then that's great for him.
And then finally, we've been talking about this long stretch against them. Now the team gets to go back out on the road after splitting two tough series against two tough teams. Do you think that a win like tonight can sort of power them through? They seem pretty excited right now to go on the road.
Well, it's going to make the road trip a little bit better to start. I mean, a good crowd tonight, a big win for us, and we played a solid game against a very physical team to get back and to regroup and to win the game. It's always a confidence booster for any team. So it's and we have such a young team. For those guys to play that way and to face that kind of adversity and win the second game after losing the first against Grand Rapids, usually it gives you a lot of confidence, but short-term confidence. We need to build a long-term confidence, and that's going to come with time.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.